back to the channel, guys. If this is your first time on this channel, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate. If you haven't subscribed, please do well by subscribing, and make sure you turn on your notification bell so you get notified whenever we post to beautiful tutorials like this. So in today's tutorial, I'll be making a cut together hand kimono short gown for my daughter. My little daughter, she's 9, but she looks 15. She's 9 years, but she looks 15. So for this tutorial, I'm going to be making use of her body measurements for shoulder 16, bust 36, waist 34, hip 40, shoulder to bust 8, shoulder to waist 14, shoulder to hip 24, her round sleeve 14, her sleeve length is 11, the length of the sleeve for the gown. Then her full length is going to be 30. So if this is what you're interested in, for those of you that has little baby at home or clients that have kids you make clothes for, you would like to stick to this video till the end. As you can see with the measurements, you can see she's on the very big side. Sorry guys, she has a rapid growth. So without wasting much of your time, let's dive into it. So for the making of this dress, this is a doll face. I have 2 yards here, and I have 2 yards for this Shantini lace. You can see the lace. You can get yours at the market. It's called a Shantini lace. And I have this, I don't know what's called, but it's a fringe. I have it. Then my scissors, my chalk, my French curve, and my ruler, and my tape, of course. So I'm going to be setting these ones aside, and I'm going to be working on the body of this Shantini lace. So guys, the first thing I'm going to do is to mark our starting point, which I've already done. Let me just extend the line to the end. So I'll be marking on our starting point. Then the next thing I'm going to do is to take the lines, her body lines, which is from shoulder to bust, which I have from shoulder to bust, which I have 9. From shoulder, same shoulder to waist, which I have 14. Then from same shoulder to a hip, which I have 24. Then from shoulder to the length of this gown, I'm going to be having 30, but I'm going to make it 33 for the hemming allowance. So 33. So I'm just going to mark a straight line for all these points I just made. I'm going to be marking an horizontal line for them. So watch me and see what I'm doing. So guys, the next thing I'm going to do now is to take, I said this is a cut together hand dress, the cut together hand dress. So I'm going to be taking her shoulder measurement divided by 2. Her shoulder measurement divided by 2 is 6, somewhere here. Then I'm going to be adding the sleeve to it, and the sleeve is going to be 11. So it's somewhere here. So from that, I'm going to be coming down by 1 for her shoulder slope. Then for her neckline area, her neck width is going to be, because she's on the big side, Our neck width is going to be 2.5, and her neck depth is equally going to be 2.5. So I'm just going to use my French curve to make a beautiful curve out of it. Hope you guys are seeing what I'm doing. Just like this. So the next thing I'm going to do now, from this 1 inch, I'm going to connect down to the neckline area. This 1 inch shoulder slope, I'm going to connect to the neckline area, into the neckline area, just like you see me doing. And I'm equally going to, from this 1 inch, from this 1 inch slope, I'm going to determine the opening, how open I want the sleeve to be. And the opening is same thing as 9, and the same thing for this chest line area. So I'm just going to extend it down to this, from this shoulder slope 1 inch I got by. I'm just going to extend it down just this way. Hope you understand what I'm doing, guys. So the next thing I'm going to do now is, this is going to serve as our chest line, our chest line, which is also our bust point. Hope you guys understand. It's going to serve our chest line, and this is going to serve as our waistline, hip line, and M length. So the next thing I'm going to be doing now is, from this chest line, I'm going to be taking her bust measurement, which is also her chest measurement, because she's not like, is a baby. So when I divide her bust measurement is 36. So when I divide it into 2, into 4, sorry. Her bust measurement divided by 4, I'm going to have 7.5. I'm going to have 7.5, which is somewhere here. Because this is a kimono gown, like it's a free gown, I'm just going to be adding 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.5. And I'm going to extend the line just this way. 4.5 for the sewing allowance. So it's stopping somewhere here. So the next thing I'm going to be doing now is, from the waistline, I'm going to take her waistline divided by 4. Her waistline is 34. Divided by 4 is going to give me 6. So the 6 is somewhere here. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's somewhere here. So I'm just going to extend this line. I'm just going to extend this line to this place, my waistline. And our hip measurement now, I'm going to be taking our hip measurement divided by 4. So our hip measurement is 40. 40 divided by 4 is 10. I'm going to be adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to reach like this. So I'm just going to extend that line into the hip line area, and I'm equally just going to mark, okay, whatever I get from here, I got 15. This line is not straight, so I'm just going to make it straight. This length is not straight, so I'm just going to go ahead to make it straight. So I got 15 for the hip. So this is 15. I'm just going to add 2 inch to it for the down, because this gown is kind of A. So I'm just going to extend it to this place. So this is it, guys. So I'm just going to go ahead to cut this out. Hope you guys understand. So I'm just going to cut it out. So watch me and see what I'm doing. First of all, I'm supposed to have a curve to this place, but because this is a free kimono, or rather, let me just do it so you don't get confused. I'm going to be dividing here by 2. So I'm going to be having 4 1/4. I'm coming out by 1/4 inch, and I'm just going to make a curve. So the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to be dividing this place by 2, which is I'm going to be having 4 1/4, and I'm going to be coming out by 1/4 inch. So I'm just going to make a beautiful curve just like this. So I'm just going to go ahead. I'm just going to go ahead to cut this out. I'm done. So watch me and see how I cut it out. So guys, this is it. So with this, I'm going to be drafting out the back. I'm going to be drafting out the back, and I'm just going to blend this in so that I won't have a sharp edge. So I'm going to be drafting out the back and the front with this particular pattern paper. So let's go, guys. So this is it. We're going to be drafting on our fabric. So because I added all the necessary allowances on this pattern paper, I'm just going to cutting, I'm just going to be cutting directly. I'm not going to be adding any allowance on this fabric while cutting. So I'll just go ahead and this is it for the front, guys. As you can see, it's already coming out. So we all know that the neck has an opening, a small opening. So I'm going to be opening this by, from this place, I'm going to measure 6 inches. 6 inches is somewhere here. So I'm going to be opening it by 6 inches, just like this. So this is it. So I'm going to be using this now to draft out the back. So for the back neckline, guys, I'm equally going to do same thing to the back neckline. So from here, I'm going to be having 2.5 from here. For the neck, width is 2.5. Then for the neck depth is 1. So I'm just going to cut through just like this. Hope you guys understand. Just like this. So I'm just going to go ahead to cut the remaining bodies. So guys, this is it for the back. This is it for the back and for the front. So this is it for the back and for the front. So this is the front. You can see this is the front, while this is the back. So I'm going to go ahead now to cut out the lining for the inside, because you know this is a Chantilly lace and it's transparent. So I'm going to be cutting a line. I'm going to be making use of lining for the turning of this dress. So guys, this is the lining. I've gone ahead to cut the lining for each, for the front. This is for the back, and this is for the front. So on our next episode, I'm going to be showing you how we're going to be joining them. It's very, very simple. So this is it for this. There is no zip for this outfit because it's a free kimono gown, cut together gown. So please If you haven't subscribed and you've watched to this extent, please do well by subscribing. If you find our video educating, don't do good by sharing our links to friends, family, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. If you find anything confusing, please make the comment section your best friend. I'm always there to respond to every comment. So guys, we've come to the end of this video. On our next episode, I'm going to be showing you how to join the bodies together. See you on my next one. Bye.